These are unprecedented times which are causing a lot of stress and financial worry for millions of Americans. And being in debt to the IRS certainly can make things worse. Thankfully, there's good news. Optima Tax Relief can help you resolve your tax debt over the phone and online. Listen to these real-life stories from people who also thought there was no way out until they called Optima Tax Relief.
I got into a financial pickle with my back taxes. I owed the IRS $102,000. It started to become a worrisome background thought in my head that, at some point in time, I knew the IRS was going to be coming looking for me.
I owed the IRS $66,000. I was paralyzed with fear when I saw that number. I did not know where to go or what to do. I felt like I was in a sinking ship, really.
I made some very poor judgment decisions where I just let it go and it started to snowball, and eventually it caught up to me. I was in debt for about $25,000. And I kept thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Don't go it alone. You need to call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now. Optima's tax professionals can reduce the stress in your life by helping you resolve your tax debt right from the comfort of your own home. Optima is America's most trusted tax resolution firm, having resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients, and they can help you too.
I really ignored the situation or tried to hide from it, I guess you could say that, because of fear. It's so fear-invoking that it's much easier to say to yourself, I will deal with this tomorrow.
It was so embarrassing, and I was constantly afraid of, feeling ashamed. What if they find out, and how is this going to look to my boss? Like I'm not responsible, or like I'm not a trustworthy person. How am I ever going to work this out? I would try to call the IRS, and I'd be on hold for like 2-3 hours sometimes, and I just couldn't get a hold of anyone.
And I started having those sleepless nights and worrisome days, worrying about how am I ever going to deal with that letter when it shows up, and it did show up. And I'd lay it down on my desk, and I didn't even want to open that letter for weeks at a time. It's a horrible feeling.
So if you owe back taxes, the smartest thing you can do is call Optima Tax Relief. Optima specializes in the Fresh Start Initiative, a powerful IRS program that could save you thousands if you qualify. Optima has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results.
That's when I heard about Optima Tax Relief on the radio. And from the very moment that I called, I felt like they genuinely cared about my situation. They wanted to see everything resolved for me. It was so comfortable. It was like the easiest thing to do.
I finally picked the phone up one day and called that number. Optima got me a settlement with the IRS, and I'm still amazed. I tell the story, people do not believe me, and I have paperwork to prove it.
The minute that I gave my situation over to Optima Tax Relief, one thing was very apparent. I really felt like I finally had a team behind me, that I had the support that I needed. It wasn't me against the big, huge IRS machine anymore.
Optima's award-winning team will work with you online and over the phone and are standing by ready to help, even during these uncertain times. They will stand between you and the IRS and help you get the best deal possible. All it takes is one call to start the process.
My life has gotten much better, and I owe it all to Optima Tax Relief. Really, without that, I couldn't do anything that I'm doing today. They really cleared the path for me to have a fresh start, and I will be forever grateful.
And now I'm so happy to say that I'm now debt-free. I can sleep. I don't have to worry about the phone ringing. I don't have to worry about the mail, and it's all thanks to Optima Tax Relief.
It was every bit of a new lease on life for me, to be able to get that burden off my shoulders. If you're worried about having a tax debt and dealing with the IRS, I'd have no doubt in my mind to recommend go to Optima.
Now's the time to call Optima Tax Relief and let them help you resolve your tax debt right from the comfort of your own home. Call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. But don't wait until it's too late. Call Optima now for your free consultation.
Take the first step towards putting your tax problems to rest. Optima's tax associates are standing by, ready to assist you today. For a free consultation, call 800-487-5923. That's 800-487-5923.
Optima Tax Relief.